So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the crash in the crypto market. Is it the start of a bear market? Is it to do with the stock market, or is it just a simple correction? Let's look into this and let's look into a few charts of a few cryptocurrencies. Cue the intro. Now, let's begin. Over here, I have the DJI, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Many of America's largest companies are within this stock market. We'll have a quick look at the S&P 500 as well. And as you can see, for the last few weeks, probably topping mid-August, the market has been dropping. The stock markets have been declining quite dramatically, I must say, up to 5%, 4 to 5%, which is quite a lot for the stock market. Let's have a quick look at the S&P 500 as well. We can see a similar thing in early September, a similar drop of around 5%, quite dramatic, I must say, with a massive drop in the last few days. And as I've said a few times, not too many times I would say, because we don't talk about the stock market too much, but a few times I've mentioned that the stock market is indeed correlated with the crypto market. And in particular, it's correlated when it drops dramatically. It tends to have a bit of a gravitational effect on the rest of the other markets. When the stock market declines, everything else seems to follow suit. So that is one of the main reasons why the crypto market is indeed dropping and correcting. However, on top of that, the market has been rallying for a little while, maybe a month or so. And so a correction was also inevitable. So the two reasons are aligning quite well. So these, to start the video off, these in my opinion are the main reasons as to why the market's dropping. So let's go into some of the cryptos. We'll make this midweek video relatively short. So looking at Bitcoin, we can see that we topped around 52,000 early September. It's dropped past 45, which is one of the key numbers, and it's dropping down, holding support around 42,000. Now main support is around 38, 39 to 40. As you can see, if we drag this across, we got support in these areas. So that is where the main support lies. It's tapped that beautifully right here and it's reversing, but it's not out of the woods just yet. I think it probably can go further below 42 and really touch that as support. On the weekly, we can see that 38, 39 is indeed the key support. You can see here it goes across. It is indeed the key support area that we have to watch out for. I think potentially what it could do is drop a bit further and then dip into it, into the lower upper 30s and then turn around. I don't think this is going to be any worse than that, but of course this is crypto, anything can happen. Moving to Ethereum, similar drop, you know, relatively dramatic fashion, massive reversal from 3900, found a bit of support in this mid area around 3200, and now it's dropping into the upper 20s. As I've said, 2700 is the major support area. It needs to hold that. I think it will. It might dip and pick up a load of liquidity. Maybe as far down as 2300, but then it'll probably turn around and go to the upside. But we've got to see how it performs and if it holds this on the weekly time frame. That's the key thing to spot. Now let's get interesting. It always feels good to be right. Okay. And Near Protocol, one of the coins that I covered, has been rallying very, very strongly, as you can see, up until $12. It didn't manage to hold that, and instantly a lot of profit taking started to happen. And I told everyone I'm not getting in until I see it touch this area around the upper $6 or lower $7 area. So now I'm ready to at least get a small bag. Now, of course, it can break through this and go even lower down towards lower $4, but at least, you know, a small purchase can be made at these prices, which is key support. So patience is key, and then also to understand cycles and trends. You can see after a massive rally like this, you don't want to jump in now. It just doesn't make any sense. The risk is too high at these levels. If anything, you get in, you get out quick. You don't hold that for too long because already near the end of its rally. So hence why I said I'm going to wait until it gets to at least this junction where I think it's a good time to get a small bag and start going further.
Really?
Next is Solana, another one that has been going on a monster run. Over 700%. Now a key number it wasn't able to stay above was $200. It's rejected and dipped below. It's gone even below $150, which was another key level. If it keeps dipping, I mean, I don't know if it'll go as low as $50, but the number I'll be watching out for is $100, which is the next major key level. How does it react around here? Will it find support and instantly bounce and turn around? If it does, that's a positive sign. If it doesn't, if it just slowly touches it, then there's a good chance it will break through and start finding a next support level. Let's have a look at AGIX. Of course, this is a small cap coin, so massive rejection from 64. Bounced, it found a lot of support here, which was surprising. Turned all the way around, but then was not able to challenge previous highs, so it closed at 50 cents. But this candle definitely was not looking bullish, so it kept going lower and lower, touched that previous wick level 34, and now has bounced further. Now I do expect it to hold 25 cents for now. It might dip into it and then turn around, but I think it's probably going to hold. This is quite an important level, 25 cents. So I expect it to turn around at some point from here and then start turning around again. The next one we'll have a look at is Ocean Protocol. As I did mention this in the previous video, at these levels I said this is looking bearish. All these rejections, it was not able to stay above $1 and instantly started to turn around. Ocean Protocols looked quite weak for a little while now. And when it turned around, the next key level that it was inevitably going to touch was 65 cents. It's done that now, and it's not even looking too strong to stay above this level. So I would say the next swing low is going to be around 50 cents essentially. That's going to be the next base for support, and there's actually quite a few levels, quite a few touches of that level, so I expect that to touch here and then probably turn around, maybe form some kind of rally once again. Lastly, we'll do Cardano and then we'll wrap this up. So Cardano, another coin that I said $3. It's been rallying for a while and it's time to take some profits. Everything that goes up will go down. Inevitably, it probably will turn around and start going up again, but after a massive rally, you take a bit profit and you wait for the dip. Now I drew this Fibonacci in anticipation for where it could stop and find support, and it is found that at exactly at the 0.5 level exactly, which also aligns with the key number of $2. Okay. I thought maybe this was going to hold for a bit more support than that. It just smashed through it without mercy, so that was quite surprising. Even this level, I don't think it's going to hold, to be honest. I think it's going to carry on down to 0.618 and then potentially the next swing high at 166. Maybe it will dip, the wick will go further down, touch that and then turn around. I don't think it's going to go any lower than 166. So that's going to be, for me, my final target if I want to carry on buying small bags, if I am going to. But these things are inevitable. Even if the stock market didn't crash, I've already said many times, these rallies are not going to carry on forever. They will retrace and they will turn around and at least retrace 50% or 40%, something like that, before they can breathe again and turn around to the upside. So that'll be all for this video. Hopefully you got some value from that. See you in the next one. Peace.